Hey y'all. Sorry it's been a while. I have been super busy. I moved. Have just been working and everything else. So, sometimes you just need some mental time to yourself, and I do that sometimes. So I do have updates. So at first I was going to try to do a pro con list on the sleeve versus the bypass, and then I was going to make my decision towards the end. However, I have been speaking with everyone at my program, and I am confident in saying that I am choosing bypass. Yes, yes, yes. That is my choice, and here's why. My main goal is to hit my goal. I mean, that's like the main thing with this program is to hit my goal. So for me, if I chose the sleeve, I'm not gonna lie, I would be choosing the sleeve because I I know it's not a super high rate of me hitting my goal, and then it will put me in like more of a comfort zone weight, and that would be like the biggest cop out ever. Like, why would I do this just to um only lose like 50 pounds or something like that when I know good and well my main goal is to lose 100? So I just couldn't do that, and I was considering it, that like for real, but that's one of those things that this is why it's important to talk to your psychologist and to talk to the medical specialist with your program, because you're gonna have these thoughts. Like, it just is what it is. Like, you adjusted your whole life around your weight gain, like everything. So now you're super comfortable with some of the stuff that you do because that's been your life. But now you're about to be taken completely out of your comfort zone because now you're about to be a smaller person, and you're about to lose the weight like you should lose. And that's scary. Yes, we can all admit that it's scary, but this is what talking to your psychologist is for. This is what asking questions is for, because that's the whole point of this, is to get out of this comfort zone, because it shouldn't be one. It's an unhealthy comfort zone. Okay. Not saying that, being a BBW is not beautiful. Listen, I have gained so much confidence with my weight. Like, and I love all my beautiful, beautiful women, my full figure, my curvy women. I love every last one of them. Like, they have some of the most, listen, some of their confidence. Okay. I, don't even get me started. Honey, confidence be is tea. Period. But being full figure, being bigger, and being bigger and unhealthy is two completely different things. There's nothing wrong in wanting to extend your life. There's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, no, like I couldn't, like, at all. So that's one of the reasons why I definitely chose bypass over sleeve, because I didn't want to cop out. I wanted to dedicate myself to this program, to me, to my kids, to everything, to be a better me. Okay. I have heartburn. I have really bad heartburn, and it is like no secret that when you have sleeve, GERD, acid reflux, all of that can turn worse, can turn really bad. I've definitely seen a lot of people complain about it. The revision rates are really high when it comes to that. So I'm not about to put myself through possibly making those things worse just to have to get a revision and get the bypass anyway. I'm not going through this as more times than needed. It's just not going to happen. I would rather listen to the specialists, listen to the doctors. They are like, look, this will be better for you because of the fact that you have this. So with me having acid reflux and heartburn and everything, like, I'm not about to risk getting a surgery and then it getting worse to the point where I have to get another one. No. Work smarter, not harder. It has a higher rate of keeping off the weights. I've seen a lot of people have to get revisions because they've gained weight back for with the sleeve. And you know, I mean, it's, you can gain back with both. I mean, let's just be real, but the sleeve definitely has a higher rate of weight gain with getting it back, and I just don't want to take that risk because, like I said before, I don't want to go through a revision. I don't want to have to do this again. Like, I want this to be it. So I would rather just get it out the way instead of having to sorry, y'all, keep messing with my hair. I got new lock extensions and they're permanent. I'll talk about that later though. But yeah, no, I don't want to have to constantly deal with the possibility of gaining it back and then having to get another surgery. Like I said, I want to do this once, one time only, and be done. So it has a higher success rate for keeping it off longer. And with that comes the fact of, you know, my schedule. I do have to work for, well, I do have to pick a tool that works for me. With the sleeve, you do have to be more dedicated in the gym. Not saying that I'm not going to work out, but I am a mother of 3. I work for the state. I work as a high school cheer coach. I have an extremely busy life. I can't always dedicate 5-6 days to the gym. I just, you know, I try my hardest, but it's not always there. You know, can I dedicate a good 3? I can for sure dedicate 3 days to the gym and go beast mode in those 3, but I can't always dedicate that. So what I don't want to get the sleeve and then I can't keep up with keeping my weight off because my life is so busy that I can't get in the gym and do what I need to do consistently. So yeah, that's definitely one that I didn't even think about until my physical therapist brought it up, and she pointed out, you know, you have a busy life and you don't want to pick something that you can't keep up with. So something to think about. Okay, I want my CPAP machine gone, like ASAP. And for my numbers, the bypass has a higher rate of me getting rid of my CPAP machine. I'm tired of looking like the freaking Terminator every time I wake up. I'm tired of having to snatch my mask off like I'm Batman every time I have to, you know, jump up and answer the phone in the morning. I'm just over it. Not saying I sleep better. I sleep so much better. But look, I had to build a whole new skin routine because the CPAP machine literally sucks everything out of your face. Like, you wake up so dry. Who wants to wake up looking like Pookie from New Jack City every morning? Not I. Not I. Okay? Be running to the bathroom for moisturizer. Like, no. Like, and I want to sleep normally. I want to go to bed, flop my face on the pillow, and just be knocked out. So yeah, for me, it has a higher rate. Is it a big rate? No, but it's big enough. So yeah, deuces to the CPAP because I'm over it. I don't want to be able to cheat. I know that's so crazy, but that's real. I don't want to be able to cheat. Like, with the sleeve, you can eat a little bit more of what you want to eat and in moderation and kind of, you know, get away with it. But with bypass, you know, it's one of their complications is dumping. Is a dumping syndrome, and it's from eating crappy. And the whole point of this program is for me to eat healthier, eat better, eat in moderation, and truly change my entire lifestyle nutritional wise. So I don't want something where I can cheat on meals. Like, no, I want to change and go in a healthier direction. And I know me, like, if I know that this is gonna mess me up, all it takes is one time to have me in the bathroom looking crazy, and that'll be the last time I eat it. I'm definitely one of those people. I am traumatized from bad food experiences. It does not take much for me to cut something off. So it's almost like a lesson, like your body's teaching you a lesson, like, you better not try it. Okay, you want to try it? All right, yeah. Lock you in this bathroom. Like, who wants to go through that? Um, but yeah, but if I don't go through that, then I'll just keep making those bad decisions. And no. So it's crazy, but I don't want to be able to cheat on my food, on my meals. I know eventually over time, your body adjusts to a way that you probably can't eat a little more than you could before. However, the choices that you pick on what to eat, you definitely have a bigger your body is gonna react different versus you eating bad on the sleeve, you eating bad on bypass, and I need that kind of discipline. The last and probably the biggest thing that made me pick bypass over sleeve was because my gut is telling me that that's the decision to make. Like, that's just over everything. Just looking at everything, researching everything, my gut, my mind, my heart is telling me this is the route for you. Bypass is the route for you. Now, I will say, when I initially was going into this, I had this horrible stigma, like this stereotype on bypass, where I thought you had to be like 600-700 pounds to get bypass. Like, it was just a super extreme, and yes, it's a little bit more invasive than a sleeve, but I guess my thought process is different, because when they broke down the sleeve, I'm like, who doesn't think this is invasive? Like, they're cutting 80% of your stomach off, like gone. Like, it's not reversible. Like, that's it. At least with the bypass, it's reversible. Like, once you get the sleeve, it's a wrap. But my gut was just telling me that this is the direction that you needed to make. Like, I was comfortable with them telling me the process. I was comfortable with even watching the surgery, you know, to see it done. I was fully comfortable with all of it. I'm even comfortable with the thought of, of recovery. I looked at my complication rate versus the sleeve and the bypass, and everything was like 1 to 2% difference between it. And when I mean like 1 to 2%, first of all, let's just say that with weight loss surgery, it's already a very low complication rate. It is. You hear these horror stories, and I think sometimes people do that just to scare you, or, oh, I know this person that knows somebody, girl that knows somebody. Like, no. Get your complication rates from your program, from your facility, from your surgeon. That's who you need to get your complication rates from. Not from Facebook, not from Instagram, not from your grandma's friend down the street. You need to get it from the actual professionals. And that's what I did. So when I got mine, I think the highest complication rate is like 4% for me. And that's for bypass. And it's not like something severe or something crazy. It's like something simple. Like, they consider like dehydration as like a complication rate, which, I mean, drink. I know it's hard, and I know I'm going to probably struggle when I first have it, as everyone struggles with it, because your stomach can't take in as much. But those are some of the things that you deal with. And for me, I feel like I'm all in. I feel like when you choose gastric bypass, you choose to be all in with making sure that you get down to the weight that you want to get in. And that's just my opinion. Not saying that you're not all in when you pick the sleeve, but speaking for me, like I said before, sleeve will be a cop out for me, because I know I can possibly only lose this amount. Knowing good and dang going well, I need to lose more than that. So yeah, that's why. That's probably my biggest thing, is my gut. Go with your gut. Go with your heart. Don't go with what your mama say. Don't go with what your best friend say. Don't go with what your man say. Talk to your doctors. Take some time to yourself and decide for you. Go with your gut, because you're going to be the one on that table. You're going to be the one having to deal with whatever you're going to have to deal with, dealing with the recovery and living with this for the rest of your life. You're going to have to decide that. So go with your gut. Like, I'm excited. So yeah, well, that is it. That is how I made my decision. Those were my main things that I took into consideration, and I am just ready. I will get back with you guys when I get an actual date, which should be in the next week or two. And I will also discuss some of my bumps in the road that I had up to this point. So until then, I will see you guys later. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments. Message me, whatever. You can get on Instagram, follow me. I definitely communicate. Like I said before, I communicate with everybody. And, you know, let's just enjoy our journeys together. And, you know, leave in the comments on, you know, the decisions that you guys made and why you made them and everything. You know, I support everybody, Sleeve Bypass, and, you know, we're all on this road to a healthier life. So, yeah. All right. See ya.